young chillin', a YouTube internet media villain. Can't be what you want her to be. She's a baby-faced heel on the first degree.
Alrighty, we start with SmackDown for August the 8th, which was from Montreal, Canada. Ex-champ John Cena opens the show to cut a promo on Brock Lesnar. Then Logan Paul comes out, says he's disappointed in Cena. While he's talking to Cena, Drew McIntyre comes up, sneaks him from behind and attacks John Cena, but Cody makes the save. We have tag team match. Motor City Machine Guns take on JC Mateo and Tala Tonga, the MFTs. And of course they won because of the rest of the Bloodline 2.0. After the match, Solo Sikoa comes out to cut a promo and ends up getting a match with Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn's from Montreal, so he's a local hometown hero. And of course he wins the match. We have Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, the tag team champs. They're out to cut a promo, basically to celebrate Alexa's birthday. They're interrupted by Chelsea Green, and that turns into a match between Chelsea and I'm about to say Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair, his daughter. Anywho, Charlotte wins. Cena has a nice exchange backstage with R-Truth. They're chopping it up, and everything he said about R-Truth was actually talking about himself. If you think about it, it was kind of deep, but it was still poignant. Anywho, John Cena then joins his tag team partner Cody Rhodes, and they go out and fight Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul, but it ends up becoming a disqualification because John Cena got hit with a low blow in the guguzas.
That's a crazy thing.
Well, that's what happened. Anywho, we can move on to Raw for August the 11th. CM Punk opens up the show with a promo on Seth Rollins. LA Knight comes out and interrupts, and they both argue over who's going to be the next one to fight Seth Rollins. Paul Heyman comes out and interrupts both of them. They chop it up. We have a tag team match between AJ Styles and his partner Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano, I believe number 2. Anyway, Dom Mysterio and El Grande, they won. We have a match with Sami Zayn versus Rusev. That ended up becoming a DQ because of interference from the Bloodline. And while they're arguing and fighting, Sheamus comes out and jumps Rusev, and they fight all the way out into the audience. Io Sky loses to Roxanne Perez, and Becky Lynch, the Intercontinental Champion, she defeats Maxine Dupree from the Alpha Academy. Then we have CM Punk and LA Knight take on the Bron Brons, but it ended up becoming a DQ because of Seth Rollins. Anyway, Jey Uso comes out with a chair to make the save, and they all end up fighting until they're broken up, which culminates into a Fatal 4 match at Clash in Paris between Jey Uso, CM Punk, LA Knight, and Seth Rollins. And that was this week's wrestling matches.
Who's your wrestler of the week?
I really don't have one this week. It was kind of a dry show, both of them this week. Nothing stood out.
Yeah, I don't have one either. What I do want to talk about first is the stuff that's been happening on social media. I have no idea if you've seen it. With Rikishi. I know he's not that big in the WWE world anymore, but like, Rikishi is just really funny to me.
You talking about the Bloodline Uncle?
Yeah.
The one with the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know he went on a whole rant about the youngest son of Umaga wearing the face paint of just Jeff Hardy. And I'm just like, wow. I feel like Rikishi just wants to hate on people just cause. And it just seems kind of sad now.
Yeah, he wants to go back to work so bad. You can tell.
Oh God, the dog. I'm sorry, that scared me. But yeah, cause he seems to have problems with anything anybody who's in the industry right now is doing, and it's you have something to say about how they're all doing things wrong and you guys wouldn't have done it this way back in your day, but it's like y'all aren't in the 90s or the 2000s anymore. Things are going to change.
Right.
And trying to uphold stuff from years ago isn't going to work out well. Especially since a lot of the people from those olden years were doing way worse things. But I digress. Okay, we can go. Naomi. I don't know if you know, Naomi was on an interview with, not, the one daughter, Vince McMahon's daughter. I forget her name.
Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, she was on an interview with Stephanie McMahon, and Jimmy Uso was also there. And they were, I don't think the interview fully came out yet, I don't know. But they were talking, and somebody posted something online talking about how Naomi has a big surprise for tomorrow, and there are speculations that Naomi might be pregnant, because they also said she won't be on TV for a while.
Yeah, they were saying that she'll be possibly giving up the belt, and then everybody's speculating that it is going to be that pregnancy, like you said. Yeah, I've seen that, but it might be something else. I don't know.
No, yeah, because I'm thinking, but I do know Naomi's wanted kids for years, because she talks about it on Total Divas. I know Total Divas isn't relevant anymore, but she talked about it a lot when it was relevant.
And Becky Lynch did the same thing a few years ago. She had to give up her belt because she was pregnant. She had just became champion. So this is like a repeat story.
Yeah, which I find kind of funny. Like, immediately you get your belt, you get pregnant immediately. I think that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But it is such as a life as a female wrestler. They used your name, the Bron Bons, on TV.
Yeah. And I heard somebody else using it too. And I'm like, hey, I coined that phrase, the Bron Bons.
I'm fully thinking somebody has seen our video and they took it. Because you've been using that name for about 2 months now.
Yeah.
And
but you know what? It's possible somebody else could have just thought about like LeBron and how they call him Bronny and Bron. So they just applied that to them. They figured out that one of them named Bronson and the other one is Braun Breaker. It didn't take too much to be able to put that together, but I like to think I was the first one to do it.
I mean, you did coin it 2 months ago.
Yeah.
But such is the life. What was I thinking? I just blanked. Solo Sikoa. I was not expecting him to jump out at this like match on Monday. I did not.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I did not see it coming until he popped out, and I'm thinking y'all are in the wrong place.
Yeah. I don't know why they have that rule why are they separated on two different shows, but then they show up on another show and then they give reason. They don't even give the reason anymore. They just pop up whenever they want to. But then again, he's a champion, so they're supposed to be able to do it. But then again, that's 3 times. Then again, LA Knight is not a champion, so why is he over there?
LA Knight just kind of doing his own thing, which is, I think he might have switched over to Raw as of right now, and probably will jump back to SmackDown later.
They used to have this thing called the draft, where they would switch people up on shows, but they haven't even done it yet. But it seems to be people are doing it on their own.
Yeah, they didn't do the draft last year either. Like, we were talking about it and it never happened. But, Finn Balor has me questioning things. He's just a force of nature. I thought he was going to do something big, but I guess they had to push it back since Liv is out. Or they're doing it subtly. Okay, what do you think about the John Cena thing as of right now?
Well, the rest of his matches should be with heavy hitters, probably ending up with him taking on Rollins the last. Before that will probably be Roman Reigns. Before that will probably be Cody Rhodes. And then any of the other ones, you know, the top faces and villains.
Yeah.
But I bet whoever has the belt by the time that he's leaving, that should probably be his last match. Either Seth or the returning
But I'm
Brock Lesnar. That's what I meant to say. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I forgot all about Farm Boy. But what about? I know he already wrestled Randy Orton, but I also still feel like it's like fitting to have the like a giant killer take out one of the giants. You know?
Right.
I feel like that's fitting for it. But they probably won't do that. But I also want to know, what do they plan on doing with Roman? Because I know they said Roman might be hurt still. But that's a hard sell, honestly.
I think he's actually filming something.
He's supposed to be
something.
in the new Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
They said he's supposed to be back for 2 more matches before the summer ends.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, is he gone, or what is it? Because I know, like, 3 other people were also signed on to that project, like Cody Rhodes, Blondie, but she's been gone for about a month now, and Roman, and I think a few others.
Yeah, but Roman can't come back till he get a new pair of shoes anyway, so...
Yeah, I need them to stop stealing his shoes. I'm just watching them on Bronson Reed's neck, and I'm like, those shoes are ginormous. Are those not uncomfortable?
You can reach up under my bed and get my old house shoes and give them to him.
No. What was that? Okay, the New Day. What? I wanted to talk about this like 2 weeks ago, but I kept forgetting. What the flip is going on with the New Day and what's his face?
Oh, Waller.
Yeah.
Grayson Waller. He's trying to hook up with them.
But where is his little lackey?
He out hurt, I believe, or they wrote him off to be hurt.
Okay, because I'm like, what? I knew he got hurt fighting Sheamus, but I'm like, oh, he'll be back. And then he just never came back, and I'm like, oh, he's way more hurt.
They give it time so he can come back as a baby face.
Yeah, but the thing is with that, will he go back to his friend, or is he gonna fully grow the cojones to walk away?
No, he's not gonna go back. They broke up.
Okay. That sounds like they were dating.
That's why he up under the New Day's ass.
Yeah, I don't like Kofi Kingston with those glasses. He looks like a black alien, and it's unsettling me because he just has bulbous glasses that look like eyes, and I just feel so unsettled.
Can't be no worse than that damn hat.
Forget you. That hat is amazing.
You still haven't seen "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker" yet, have you?
No.
Because these pimps wear them hats.
But a good hat is a
and
good
the
hat.
tall ass stack shoes with the fish in the heel.
I've seen people do that regularly, but yeah.
Well, they got it from that movie.
What do you think about what is his name? Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano.
Yeah. I could take it or leave it.
My thing is, I think it's fitting. I think it's very fitting, because Dom is such a, like, yeah, he's like heavily influenced by the Mexican culture, but it also feels like Dom is like trying to mock it in some way.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially when he called himself King of the Luchadors. That tell you right there, he don't think shit about it.
I'm pretty sure this is all a joke, but I'm just like, this makes so much sense for him to like get with the most cultural appropriating ass person, El Grande Americano.
Yep.
I need them to give us a full story of what El Grande Americano is, because they're like, he wrestled back years ago and he's supposedly like 80 years old, and I'm like, what does any of this mean? I need them to give us an actual story for him, because it's so funny and so stupid.
They might be cracking on what's his name, Bill Mascaras. He wrestled up into his 60s, but you couldn't tell because he was built real good and he wore a mask. You did not know that he was an old man.
Yeah, well,
they could possibly be cracking on that.
Or Rey Mysterio, because Rey Mysterio, I think he's a few years younger than you.
Oh, so he's 37.
Yes, he is 37.
I'm sorry you got hit by lightning.
What? That's mean.
I said I'm sorry.
Forget you.
Dead banana.
I'm done talking to you. But for the
and Peaches.
For the last point, I need to know what the flip is going on with what the Wyatt Six. I know they haven't. They came out with a promo on Monday. I'm pretty sure it was either Monday or Friday. And I know they were just talking about how it's time for the reckoning, but I also don't see any reckoning happening. You know?
Well, they didn't give enough information yet. That was Friday. We'll probably get a little more tomorrow.
Yeah, but also I feel like it'd be more fitting if we saw them doing stuff in the background again, like just destroying people. Like that feels like the start of the like reckoning where random people are going missing behind the stage, where you hear like, oh, have you seen this tech guy? And then like later on in the show, we'll see him beat up in the corner.
Yeah, like they used to do. Yeah, last year. Yeah.
Yeah, and they build up off of that, and then they were like, time fully for the reckoning, and then they're just destroying people. I feel like that'd be a great thing. But them are just my thoughts. But we will be signing off here.